I want you to watch a very interesting debate between Andile Mgxitama and Mr. Prince Mashele. It's very interesting, conflicting people who are debating. You know, there's always going to be chaotic conflict, back and forth, emotional involvement. People want to personalize the debate and threaten other people. It's very interesting. It's about land, it's about black people, whereby Prince Mashele believes that black people don't seem like they really want the land. They don't want the land, they want other things. While Andile Mgxitama is defending the point that black people want the land. They need the land and they will fight for the land. But according to Prince Mashele, which I agree with Prince Mashele, and I also agree with Andile Mgxitama, I actually agree with both of them. But I will share my viewpoint. I want you guys to watch this.
Prince?
Yeah, look, let me first and foremost say that I am black.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's important because the point I'm going to make, I don't agree with what he's saying, even though he's also black.
Okay.
So we need to get this thing. The fact that we are all black doesn't mean that we agree on the same thing. So this thing called a black agenda.
But they say minimum progress,
Yeah,
just minimum.
No, this thing of a black agenda, by the way, is a thing that exists in his head. I don't buy it. That's number one. Number two,
black sellouts.
That's fine.
So you represent
attach whatever.
sellout project.
All right. Give each other a chance, yes.
So, I don't agree with, by the way, this thing that he's talking about. Number one. Number two, you see, we have to remove emotions out of this discussion. If we don't remove emotions out of this discussion, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do exactly what people in Zimbabwe did. They have destroyed their country.
It is white people
let me
who
finish.
destroyed Zimbabwe economy through economic sanctions.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
Thirdly,
All right.
You see, this idea that because white people stole land in 1913 and you go back, right?
Yeah.
You go back, right? So, if that's how we operate as a society, as a country, let me tell you, we're going to murder each other. Because even as black people, by the way, we killed each other before white people came here. It's true. It's historically true, by the way. We even took each other's land as black people, by the way. I've studied this history. So, not colonial history. It's not true.
That's colonialism.
No, it's actually
King
history.
Shaka was a nation builder.
No, man.
He brought all those people.
No.
King Shaka was a nation builder. He brought, the Zulu-speaking people now are the largest group because King Shaka brought these people together. He was building a nation. He was not a colonialist.
That's actually not true. I'm Shangan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The person who is responsible for the establishment of my group was Soshangan Numalo, right? He ran away from King Shaka all the way to Mozambique. So this chap doesn't know what he's talking about. But anyway, let's come back to this. Solutions.
Yeah, solutions, please.
We've got to be scientific and systematic in terms of addressing the land question.
Yeah.
Bottom line, we all agree that land must be redistributed.
Yeah.
Number one, we must identify what group of black people need land for what purpose. Number one, right? Here's the thing. Why is it that Gauteng is the largest province in South Africa in terms of population? Why? Which is a small piece of land. It is because most of us as black people have actually left our provinces. I come from Mpumalanga, right? You come from the Northwest. Where do you come from? The Free State, right? Why did we leave all of those places where there is land and come here? And now we have overpopulated this small piece of population. It's because this gentleman does not want land where he comes from. He wants something else. That's why he's sitting here. You know, I once watched Robert Mugabe, by the way, being interviewed by Dali Tam, people of the South. It took Robert Mugabe to remind Dali Tam that he doesn't know what he's talking about with regard to his country. He said, your people in South Africa actually don't want land, they want jobs, which is why they moved to Gauteng, to Soweto. If you told the people of Soweto, land, let me tell you, most of them, by the way, don't want to farm. Even Afrikaners, your people, by the way, the majority of Africans are not farmers. The poor white problem. The majority of Afrikaners are actually urbanized, urban dwellers. Right. Most South Africans want a better life, to live in a city and wear a suit like that. They don't want to farm.
So you don't, by the way, it's very hard.
So the solution is this. The solution, in closing, JJ, we must see characters like Andile. We must educate them. They are confusing our people. We must tell each other the truth.
So that's it, right? Yeah, that's how the debate be going like. This one is debating this one is debating that. On the point where I say I agree with Andile, which is not even a big point, because my big point and my big objections come from the point where I say I agree with Prince Mashele that black people don't want the land. They don't want it. On the side of Andile, I think it's valuable for people to see the need of the land. People don't know the real value of the land. People, when they get the land, some of them don't know how to use it. They don't know how to farm. They're not interested in farming. Maybe it's very hot where they are. Maybe there's not enough water to plant whatever it is they're farming. There's no rain. So they just give up. They just build a smaller yana house. There's no tree where they stay. They just use the land for the house. They can't use the land for other things. They can't work the land. So I agree, the land is valuable, but some people just build a house and leave it like that. And they never do anything extra about it. They never build trees, they never plant mangoes, they never plant potatoes, they never plant anything, whether oranges or whatever. They never do that. And they should be doing that. That's the proper part of the debate, whereby the land is valuable like that. You can plant things. You don't have to be buying things in my shop, right? Things that are jovile, things that have been modified. You know, you can buy raw in your own land for free. So the value of the land is not recognized, but there's value in the land. There's too much value in the land. But Prince Mashele is right. Black people don't want the land. They don't want it. The land is not a power play for black people. There's so much of land back at home in Limpopo. I just came from visiting my grandfather. There's plenty of land. You know, my grandfather, he has a big yard, there's a big farm, can build, like, if he was to sell you a land in today's measurement of land, like, you could build, like, a community just in his land. It's not that big, but it's very big compared to today's stance. You build a double story, you can't even plant anything. Now, my grandfather's land, you can build more than 20 double stories. That's how big it is. And there's plenty of trees. So I saw the real value of land from first hand, from my forefathers' land, my grandfather's land. Like, there's mangoes. There's now against December, they're planting maize meal corns. What's this thing? Corns. They're planting corns. They're planting the manga. They are planting. These things are the ones that they plant on a regular. And then things that are already there, guaranteed every year when the season comes, they're gonna pop out. Mangoes, oranges, lemons, pawpaws. My grandfather cut the tree of benches, also cut the tree of guavas. He cut it down. There's this tree of the berries. You see the berries? They are there. There's berries there. There's berries. There's this other blue thing, not blue, purple things, man. Yo, those things are nice. They are also there. And like, there's everything actually. There's almost everything. So I saw the value and the space, and the land is too fertile. It's very fertile. Yo, I saw the value of it, and the space to build a house, to build a big house. Whether you want to build 10 big houses in one land, it can be done. But black people don't see it like that. They don't have time to work the land. They don't even stay where the land is. They're here in Josie, cooking in back rooms, living their lands back at home, doing nothing about the land that is available. So I agree. Black people don't know what to do with it. But it is what it is. Thank you very much.